All right. Um, so I don't know who we have here or if we have anybody here. I'm trying to get situated on all of these platforms. I don't even know if I'm live on Rumble. I would love to be, but I don't know. Um, I'm not signed in to Rumble. So does that mean that I need to sign in here? Don't know my password. Nope. That's not it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to. Sorry if I'm. I don't know. I thought I was gonna be signed in, but I guess I'm not signed in. Well, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning to all that's here. Um, XRP. I mean, yeah. I was gonna talk about XRP today, but I have too many things that are coming out about XRP, so I figured we can talk about it. But the title of this live stream, this I don't know if it'll be a 30-minute live stream or whatever, but wanted to make it about Jasmy Coin because obviously I'm a big fan of Jasmy Coin. Um, Guys, if you could make sure you hit that like button. We have 10 likes, 47 people that are here. Appreciate it if you do so. Let me start a poll. Did you hit the like button yet? Yes or no? All right, let's see what people are saying. I can hear you. Thank you. What's up, Kentucky in the house? Thank you for watching. XRP, Jasmy Coin, hell yeah. Thanks for the live. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I thought I should probably go live. I haven't really been live too much lately, and since I have a little bit of time, I could do so. Jasmy to the moon. Hi, Matt. Was doing a bit of off research just there and seeing after every halving about 400 or 545 days at altcoin peak is as repeated every cycle. Yeah, I mean, typically it's been consistent, but when we look at this cycle, the only thing that's really holding it back is the uncertainty about uh, cryptocurrency longevity, cryptocurrency acceptance, I would say. And I think with a lot of the with the BTF or BTF with the BTC ETF and Ethereum ETFs, as well as any others that are coming along, you're seeing more and more adoption, more and more belief, more and more holders in crypto in general, and a lot of money that's flowing through it. So I think it should have been honestly shorter, but with the SEC kind of hold on belief with crypto and seeing the attack of Ripple and many other exchanges and coins and stuff, that's where you end up seeing that kind of bringing it back to normal, right? So hopefully that's the case. Jasmine to the moon, yes. Can Jasmine hit $1? Is that possible in this bull run? Yeah, I mean, Jasmine to $1 is definitely a lot different than what you would see with a lot of meme coins that are, projected or some people project to get to $1, right? You don't need to necessarily see any burns. You don't need to see a decrease in the massive supply that they have because Jasmy Coin only has a 50 billion coin supply, which means that a $50 billion market cap is definitely feasible. We've seen that in many different popular plays, but not only about the popularity, also about the use. So I believe that it's definitely possible this bull run. I I'm pushing for that $1 to $1.50, and then obviously as you go along, as you see a bear market and a bull market, more acceptance and more belief within it, you're going to see higher and higher prices. But my price level that I'm looking for is $1 to $1.50. Is it still early enough to invest in a Jasmine coin? If you have a long-term mindset, yes. If you have a short-term mindset, then I would say no. Because most people that are investing in a Jasmine coin want to see the same gains that everybody else is seeing. So they're going to go like all in to the level that they have. Like somebody said a while ago, or they asked me, they were like, you have a million Jasmine coin at at 40, 45, 4.5 cents, which means that I have $45,000 it's there. Um, if you have Jasmy coin at that level and I buy Jasmy coin now and I buy a million, would you say that that's safe? And I would have to say the reason why I would say no is because a lot of people have that "what have you done for me lately" type of mindset. And I think when you have that, or when most people have that, it's always about like whether it's going to hold that price or just skyrocket above that price now. So my suggestion was that you probably wait for a little bit of a retracement. That person did wait for a retracement, got it at a level of 1.5 cents, and now they have a million at only spending 15,000 rather than spending 45,000. So the point is that you have to find. Sorry, give me a second. I gotta stop this. Um, you have to find the right levels to invest into it. So right now, will it be an opportunity to see this flourish and get to a 10 cent, 20 cent, a dollar, $1.50 price? Yes, but you would have to have a long-term mindset or a set it and forget it type of mindset, because there is a reality. There's a time period where when you see this this 3 cent price, there's a chance that this could come down to a 2 cent price, right? And now you're down $10,000. Are you going to hold on to that for the long term if you're down $10,000? It's more of a mental game within it. So I would say yes, there's a lot of upside, but you want to make sure that you're investing in it at the right time periods. This is still a low point compared to where the ultimate high point will be. But the point is can you accept it if it does come back to a little bit of a lower level? Um, why don't you talk about Caspa? I don't know. It just hasn't really gotten the level of popularity on YouTube. I have Caspa. I have 10,000 Caspa that's sitting over in what's that? I don't even know what the platform is called now. Um, but I have 10,000 Caspa, which is currently at $18,000 or 19 something, whatever Caspa's price is at right now. But yeah, I like Caspa. I'm not like, the only reason I haven't talked about it is just because of the lack of popularity on YouTube, the lack of views that it gets. If you consistently upload videos with less and less views, then you end up trending in that direction, and less content will go out to those people. So typically, I try and put stuff out that has a little bit of popularity that I also have. But I have a lot of cryptocurrencies and I have Caspa. So I would love to talk about AVAX, but AVAX doesn't get the level of popularity that Jasmy Coin or XRP or even um, Shiba Inu and Terra Luna Classic, all of those that they get. So would love to talk about those, but the only time I do talk about them is when I talk about my portfolio. How high you think Jasmine can go in the coming bull run? Appreciate you, brother. I'm looking at a one to $1.50 price point. That's my level that I'm willing to accept certain stuff at, and I honestly want to see a lot of the gains that are over in Margex as well. Is it possible to reach 33 cents this year for Jasmine coin? I think so, yeah. Wait, this year, like as in 2024. I think my range, which was a large range, was around 20 to 50 cents for Jasmine coin this year. Any thoughts on Pepe? I made two videos about that position. I think it was making some moves. I don't know what these children are doing upstairs. Might be jumping around. I don't know. No idea. I know music is playing, so they're definitely dancing, I would say. Um, but yeah, what about Lunic price by the end of 2025? I mean, jeez, but when we see Lunic, I believe Lunic can get to way higher levels. I want to see it to a level of 1 cent, which isn't ridiculous. It's a $50 billion, $60 billion market cap for something that has the level of popularity that Lunic has. It's just the community divide kind of really screws that up, and it just, I don't know, it makes the whole community feel a certain way. Like we're not going to make those moves because you see less volume that flows into it than what it was before. So I'm still strong on Terra Luna Classic. I still have all of the Terra Luna Classic that I have, or that I had prior to, um, you know, not really talking about it as much. So I'm still bullish on it. Pepe has a lot of, but Pepe has a lot of promise among meme coins. I wouldn't disagree with you. I've seen the level of growth, and it's crazy to see the movement within it. Um, Also, I wanted to bring up my, or not bring it up, but just bring up Margex. That's not the right. I don't think that's the right thing there. That might not be the right link. Give me a second. I don't think it's the right link. But yeah, if you guys want to sign up for Margex, Margex is a great platform that I've had a ton of success with. Like I mean, an absolute ton of success, and I love seeing the movement. I don't know why that comes up as that. It's not my thing here. Save, and I'll also copy this and I'll save it over here. Jeez, these ladies are just stomping away upstairs. Yeah, so if you want to start trading on Margex, feel free to do so. I've been pushing it, a lot more. They are partnered with the channel, so I do get a kickback, which is always a great thing. But I also have a copy trading strategy that seems to be working pretty well over there, to where I'm I'm trading at a 5x leverage, 10x leverage, different things that are out there, and just trying to make money for other people as well as making money for myself and seeing things that grow. I want to see, like, how, like, if you everybody in investing always wanted to have like some sort of firm to where you feel like your investing strategy is like top tier. I feel like I have a good investing strategy. I am being a little bit more conservative than what my investing strategy is, but here's my copy trading portfolio if you guys want to check it out. It's my name, Matthew Perry. We're currently up 48.59% ROE. And I think we're up to like 13 followers on here. Gained a total profit of $436.13. Things are looking pretty good. Some followers have gained a good $100, $50, $43, 24, $11, and so on and so forth within here. But again, it's not a guarantee. Like, I'm not a professional trader. I just trade. I love leverage trading. I've been doing this for a little bit now, and it's just been working wonders. So this is my copy trading portfolio, but also I have my main portfolio that I invest a lot of my money into. And you see, I only invested like $21 into here, and I'm up 286 or $268, 2,200%, and so on and so forth. Like, I feel like it's just a fantastic way to invest if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, don't get involved, or you have to practice. So yeah, but Jasmy coin sitting at a 2.9 cent price point is great to see. I knew that it would definitely bounce off the 2.7 cent level, and that's why I took out a leverage trade in Jasmy coin at 2.7 cents. I knew that it would bounce from that level. I want to see it get up to a level of 3.5 and 4.5 cents, as well as breaking that 4.5 to break 5 cent level, which would be a $3 billion market cap or so, which is amazing. Do you have any paid private groups where you share trades? So yeah, I do share some trades over in Patreon, um, but it hasn't. All of the trades have really been public, so it's been tough to just share, or when you would do the trade, because if it's public, I put out the trade, you guys see that over in Margex. But if you're talking about like owning positions outright, anytime I do buy a new position, which I haven't done in a while, anytime I do buy a new position, I will put it on Patreon and let people know that I bought this at this moment. And then I'll also let YouTube know probably like maybe a day later or a week later. But I do let people know over on Patreon. It's just I haven't bought anything new. I've been sitting on a lot of my positions there. The only positions I could say that I bought new maybe a month ago I bought some ADA. I bought some AVAX, and then I also got up to 100,000 XRP. So that would be the only things that I have there. But I don't buy much, especially during these pushes, because if you continue to buy on the way up as you see more like some short term gains, um, you tend to lose out on those short term gains, right? So if you're buying, let's say, if I bought Jasmy coin at a level of 40% of a penny and I decide to buy a million now, I'm now spending an extra $30,000 to get another million, which would make no sense because then I'm raising my cost basis a heck of a lot to get to this level, right? So I might as well just sit on what I have and believe in the exit strategy that I have and then go forward. But if I have any new buys, yes, I will put them on Patreon. Looks like ICP breaking its down trend now. I did see that. I made a little bit of money on ICP by investing into it on Margex. I think you can get I think you can trade ICP at a level of 50x leverage, I want to say. 25x leverage is the amount. I traded it at like a 5x leverage and made a little bit of money on it. I think it was like 30 something dollars through my copy trading portfolio. But yeah, ICP. Let's go to ICP really quick. ICP definitely was seeing a little bit of hype, and it's up by 8% today. In the last 7 days, I believe it's up by a lot. Yeah, 27%. I wish I would have held on to it longer because I believe, I can't remember the day. I think it was like right, where was it? Somewhere like right here. No, it was down, and then it picked up a little bit, and I decided to sell that position because I'm being conservative over in copy trading. But then it ended up picking up more, which would have been great. I would have made like a good another $70 or so on it, but I never want to find a way to take that risk, especially as you're seeing it approach some of these levels to where it's like it's reaching another high, right? It reached this level, and I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and get out of this. But it did increase a little bit more up to $10 or so, and right now it's at $10.17. So yeah, Jasmine lockup should be massive once things get rolling. Yeah, I mean, we're hopeful. I didn't expect to see 90%, but any lockup, anything that's taking away from the overall supply, yes, it does give you a little bit higher of a push of the price, especially when you're looking at the same market cap. Because if you're looking at a $3 billion market cap and you have half the supply that you have now, well, now you're looking at, instead of a 3 cent price, you're looking at a 6 cent price, right? That's kind of the reality of it. But it all depends on how much is actually there, you know? But if we look at the entire market, it's currently up 2.42 or it's at 2.42 trillion, which is up 3% on the day. Bitcoin dominance still at a level of 54%. We're not in altcoin season. We want to see altcoin season, and we're seeing some altcoins that are moving. Some, especially meme coins, getting to a level where meme coins, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu are not the only ones that are in the billion. You see Pepe, you see Floki, you see Dog with Hat, you see all of those. But it's still not meme coin season, right? We're still seeing Bitcoin that's having massive success, having massive growth, having massive dominance, and we're probably going to see Ethereum that starts to pick up and get to those levels with the Ethereum ETF coming, or um, trading going live very soon. So yeah, that should be good. But I don't think this should be a long live stream. Again, I haven't done really a lot of live streams lately, but I will try to do more and more as the new school year happens. That's where you'll probably see me live a little bit more, or maybe a lot more. I might be live every single day. It just depends on what the situation is. Because if both of them are in school, then I have time to now do that. But right now during the summer, both of them are home. So have no time. I barely have time to do the videos that I have. I try and do those in the morning, like early in the morning. And I'm also taking health very seriously by going to the gym eating right, and doing all of that stuff. So I make sure that health comes first, family comes second, work comes third. You know, so no offense to you guys that really want information or want to be here while it's live, while things are moving, because during the XRP runs, it would have been great to live stream, right? Because I'm a big fan of XRP. I have 100,000 XRP. It would be great to be able to do that. But yeah, we'll we'll definitely look into that, doing that a lot more, and I hope that I I want it to happen before the school year starts. I want it to happen today or tomorrow for XRP to run, but I also want to be able to live stream during that process and see that happen, see that take place. So let's go over to Margex. I want to bring up Jasmy coin. So Jasmy coin right now is at a 3 cent price level. Seeing this increase here, I want to see it break this level here. I feel like, if we see it break this level, that will have a little bit more hype, a little bit more of a push to eventually break here. But if we go out 5 days, right, and we look at how this has reacted in the last couple of days, obviously we're seeing consolidation. It's more of like a bull flag scenario. However, it's definitely long overdue for that overall eventual rise. We want to really see it break the level of 3.2. 3.2 cents to then start to push up to way higher levels here. But I saw this once I saw the 2.7 cent level. I said, okay, this is definitely a triple touch point. We need to make sure, or a double touch point there. I was like, let me get into this, and that's where I ended up making this move, which was where was it at? Oh, actually, you know what? Thought I still had it, but I have Jasmy coin over in my other position, but I guess I took it out of my copy trading strategy. I think it was $120 that I made out of that play. That's some history. $115 that I made out of that play. So I invested $400 at a 5x leverage and got me $115 out of that. Ended up selling it. I bought it at 2.7, sold it at 2.9, which honestly I could have made a little bit more if I would have sold it a little bit later, but always trying to be conservative. You have to do that when you're trading with other people's money, not just yours. You have to be conservative. But either way, we wanted to break 3.2 cents. If we go out the last 3 months, we could see that we have a lot of upside here. We have a lot of different touch points. We know that this is going to be a strong resistance point, which is 3.9 cents, and obviously the ultimate strong resistance point of 3.5, or sorry, 4.5 cents. If we could break that level, then 5 cents is definitely going to be the next level of resistance. It just depends on what the market is doing and how far that does come to really test a level of support, because it could be honestly any previous resistance, any previous support level that it could come down to touch. I would probably think it's going to be somewhere around the 4 cent mark. If it does get up to 5 cents, it would come down about 20%. And then it would, pick up depending on what the market is doing. But that's kind of what we want to see. We want to see a recovery. Right now, we're in this consolidation phase, this previous consolidation phase, and we want to see it break that level, which would be 3.3 cents, getting up to 3.9 cents, breaking 4 cents, and then breaking the eventual 4.5 cents to get us to 5. Um, so, yeah, that's kind of where we stand right now. But yeah, if we do see any other resistance points, so you could see here, like I said, 2.7 was definitely a significant point. I wish I would have been able to invest more down here. I wish I had the copy trading strategy up and running here, but I started the copy trading strategy somewhere around like this point. Or sorry, no, actually, it was around this point, and then I made it public around this point. So it was very tough to find any investment, and that's why you see 2,300 that's still sitting out here, because I'm not going to overdo it. If I decide to overinvest, then you end up losing money very, very quickly. I'd rather find the best opportunities as you see pullbacks and then invest into those opportunities there. And then if you do see it come back past those pullbacks, you can average into the position and be able to catch it maybe at a 2.5 cent level. But the point is that I'm trying to capture as much as I can for this. But again, if you guys want to sign up for Margex, be a part of it, feel free to do so. Great trading platform. It is leverage trading, so I would recommend starting with only a 5x leverage um, and doing something, getting into something that is at a low point. Right now, I have not found anything that's at a really, really low point right now. I've been trying to find something within their trades, and honestly, I don't have any. You have compound that's probably at a good level, but you still see that overall growth from where it was at the lows. So you kind of have to gauge the situation. Do you believe it's going to get back to those lows? Probably not. Um, let's see. Let's go 3 months. Yeah, do you believe it's going to get back to these lows of like 40 cents or $40? Probably not. But you are seeing it closer to I think this is the 15 moving average, closer to the 15 moving average there, meaning that you have another touch point. It looks like it's consistently moving up. It's looking like you could see a decent sized gain here as we look back to May and how this was at $65. We're looking for a short-term move of about $54, $55, and so on and so forth. So that might not be a bad opportunity, um, but it's still not like a shoe-in for that to be a thing. You know what I mean? Holy wow, you're live. Yeah, I know. It's been a while. Hey, Matt, thoughts on Ethereum ETF and how this will impact the ETH, the ETH burns? Nobody seems to be discussing this. Um, I don't know how much it will affect the ETH burns because the ETF, right, is when you have any ETF, it's more of a buy and hold scenario. People hold for a very long time. They it's not about consistent transactions, and a lot of people, some people that, no offense to maybe misinformed, believe that it's going to be just like consistent movement and buying this position to sell the position right away and buy the position to sell it and all of that. It's about growth, right? ETFs are about long-term growth. And you're going to hold on to that. You're going to average into it. You're going to consistently buy no matter if it's at a high or it's at a low. And you're just going to keep putting money there because it's rising in value. Now, ETFs typically are all encompassing to where they have multiple pieces of multiple sectors. And I think eventually that's where it will be, where ETFs will be that. It'll have bits of Ethereum, bits of BTC, bits of XRP and some other plays, maybe even have some risk and have some meme coins down there. But the point is it will be all encompassing to where you have a reason to. It's not just following Ethereum, but it's following the broader market in a way, or a broader sector, right? A more simplified sector, but broader by having more positions that are involved in that one ETF. So honestly, when we get back to like whether it will affect burns, I honestly don't think it will increase in a crazy amount of transactions. It will just it will give Ethereum more holdability, more long-term strength by having people that are holding it for a long time, which you already have. Um, but ultimately, as you see more volume that's happening on it outside of these ETFs, because you will see volume that's happening because of the adoption, you will see more burns that are happening with ETH as well, because it has a deflationary aspect now. So that's what I would say with it. My opinion on the ETF is it's a good thing for the crypto market. It creates adoption belief. It brings traditionalists into the market, and it's it's fantastic because those traditionalists never wanted to go outside of their normal trading platforms. Let's say they trade with Fidelity and they've been with Fidelity for 60 years or 40 years or whatever. They're used to what they're used to. They're not going to go out and get Coinbase. They're not going to go out and get Kraken. What are these platforms? Who cares about those platforms? They've made their success here. So if you now have the ability to buy cryptocurrency on that platform, whether it's outright or owning it through an ETF, it's a bigger deal, right? You're not investing directly into that cryptocurrency, but you're investing into, you know, the the funds that are supporting that cryptocurrency. So it's it's definitely caught my interest, but that's why I have a little bit of a Ethereum in a leverage trade. I wanted to have a lot more Ethereum when I was in the bear market, and I did, but tough times during that time period, I had to sell some of the bigger investments that I had, and Ethereum was one of them. No question out of the topic. What do you feel of VSG? I think VSG has been doing great. You know, it's been consistently seeing gains and losses and movement, but consistently have been moving, you know, upward. Yes, we saw the high point. I think where it hit like $100 million market cap or something. It might even been more than that. I don't know. But then pulled back a little bit as you see everything else that pulled back, and now you see a little bit more of growth. It's still my largest gain in my portfolio. I don't have as much as I've had before. I have 1 million VSG, and I'm sitting on that to see what the success ends up being of that position. Um, but yeah, I think it's great to see that level of growth, um, and to see the level of profits that people gain. There were so many people that were like, I gained so much with VSG, and now it's like, um, you know, kind of what has it done for me lately, and it's been making some consistent moves. I think in the official like altcoin season, you'll see it push. You saying Jasmy looking sexy? I mean, yeah, dude. Since February, you've been promoting this Jasmy. I've been promoting it since a lot longer than that. I haven't been promoting it. I've been um, believing in it. I don't promote any position. What I do is I talk about these positions. I mean, unless they pay me to promote it in any way, but nobody's paying me. But the point is Jasmy coin is a position that I believed in because I saw the opportunity way before when I don't know exactly when it was, but I think when it first got on Coinbase, a lot of people asked me because I was going through new positions that were added to Coinbase when you didn't really have, you know, 10 positions a day that gets, you know, added to Coinbase, it seems like. Um, when you had Jasmy coin that was just added to Coinbase, I decided to look into it a little bit. I said, this looks interesting. It looks like it has a little bit of popularity, right? It's great to see it on this platform because this is an S tier exchange, just like Binance. Um, so I saw that opportunity, but then I looked into it and saw that the overall, I think I bought it at that point. I I'm not sure if I lost money or I made money, but it was a very small amount. I didn't buy a lot um, because it was a new position. I was like, let me get into all of these new positions that are there. But I realized that the overall supply was just way too high. Overall supply compared to the circulating supply was just way too high. That's where I was like, I'm going to step back from this. I'm not going to really talk about it or do anything there. But if I see the overall supply decrease down to, or increase, or not increase, but the circulating supply increase to 99%, 100%, like they add all the supply, that's when I will mention it. I didn't want to talk about it before that because then the dilution would be crazy. And then you would end up seeing what we saw, which was $4 all the way down to 10% of a penny, 20%, 30, 40% of a penny. So seeing that, I was like, there's no reason for me to talk about this if I'm not actively in it. So then when it got to that point, that's when I officially got into it when they did add all the supply there. Um, and I bought, I think it was 100,000, then I got to 200, then I got to 4 and 500, and then I made that jump to invest another like 2,000 and get me to 40% of a penny. Um, which it got me to a million. I had 40% of a penny of a price point, and I still have that as my cost basis to this day. So I've been talking about it for a long time. I don't know how to trade on Margex and how to deposit. Do you have any videos on it? I do have videos. I have like 13 videos on Patreon about leverage trading and the mental aspect as well as the physical aspect. And then I also have some on YouTube about how to trade on Margex. Just type in Matthew Perry and Margex and you'll find maybe 3 videos and it will explain how to trade. It's very, very simple to trade. And if you wanted to, let me go to my main portfolio. If you wanted to trade, all you have to do is understand what leverage means and how much you're investing. So typically I will do a 5x leverage all the time. There's some cases where I'll do a 50x leverage depending on where we are and how low the price is. But just let's stay with a 5x leverage. If you don't understand it, you have to start out with a 5x leverage, and I would start out with a low amount. So let's say what 5x leverage means is that if you are investing $100, you if you are you're looking to trade $100, that means that you will put up $20 and then Margex will put up the other 80, meaning that you're only investing 20% of what the overall amount is. So if I do $1 here, that means, or $1, then that means that I'm only investing 20 cents there. That means that my personal amount that I'm putting up is 20 cents. They are investing $1, right? I don't have enough funds that's sitting in here, but that's what they will do. 10x leverage means that basically you're investing 10% of the overall amount. So if you understand that, then you'll understand how much you're willing to lose. Never, I mean never select cross margin. They will pull from your own account if you end up losing money. Isolated margin is where it's at. Never do cross margin. I don't care what situation you're in. Do not. Just do isolated. And then what you'll be able to do is whatever you invest into it, so 20 cents, you are at risk of only losing that 20 cents and never more. Now, when you invest into it, if the price of your position comes down by 20%, you then lose everything that you've invested into it. However, if it gains 200% in price, you don't only gain 200% on your position there, you're gaining 200% on the amount that you've invested total. So let's say it's $100 that you put in there, and it increased by 200%. Instead of you gaining, $40 or an extra $40 on top of that, right? So you're looking at $60 gain. You're looking at 200% of this $100 that you invested, and now you're looking at $300 there overall, but they get their 80 back plus a little bit of fees, and then you get about $200 back. So it's like you're now gaining so much more on it because you're risking, your money by utilizing other people's money, if that makes sense. So if you know what you're doing, I would say practice makes perfect. Take your time. Don't over trade. If you lose money, do not trade with emotion because you will lose. I've done it before where I'm like, all right, well, you know what? I lost $100 here. I got to make this back. I'm going to trade $200 here. Then you lose the $200 because you didn't actually look into the chart or do any type of research. Don't trade with emotion. Don't look to gain the money back that you lose. Just look to gain on every single one that you have there. Make sure you stay disciplined. All of those things. And I have all of those videos over on Patreon if you want to check them out. So I'm excited about the growth in the crypto market, and I want to see a lot of these Margex trades exceed expectations. But I also want to find other opportunities as well, which I think I'm finding majority of the opportunities now, the newer opportunities in my copy trading portfolio. So yeah, yeah, I might have to do a trade in Compound. I feel like Compound's at a good spot compared to where it even was at a high. It did reach a triple top, there, seeing it resist multiple times, but it is consistently growing and creating higher lows, which is a great thing. You can see 3 lows here. If it does, or it did, I guess, touch that point and bounced off a little bit, we want to see it break this level of, 52, get up to 53. I might have missed it. Sorry if I asked again, but what's your price prediction for Jasmy by the end of this year? Like I said, my range is 20 to 30 cents. Or sorry, 20 to 50 cents. Depending on the strength of the altcoin season and if we see the true completion of the XRP or Ripple versus SEC, as well as more conversation on ETFs, more conversation on adoption and acceptance. So 20 to 50 cents is where I'm standing, which would be about $200,000 to $500,000 for me and my value of how much my balance would be because I have 1 million Jasmy coin. Um, but that's what I'm looking for. I'm not saying that it's going to 100% get to a dollar this year. I believe it will. Next year we should see $1 to $1.50. Um, but there's always a chance it could happen this year, depending how strong the initial push to altcoin season is. Are you going to retire if Jasmy goes to a dollar? No. I have a lot of reasons to be on here and continue to talk about cryptocurrency and investing. It's not only about cryptocurrency for me, it's also about the stock market and continuing that journey. Because right now I have $75,000 in the stock market, which it should be up to close to 100 by the end. I would say by the end of this month or in August. Uh, just because we have money that's coming from somewhere else that's going to be put in there. It's not coming from directly my passive income sources, but some of Erica's passive income sources. So we're going to be basically doing that. And I want to see this consistently grow in the amount that we can gain within not leverage trading, the amount that we can gain within the dividend portfolio. I want to get up to $1,000 a month, $3,000 a month, and so on and so forth. And I think cryptocurrency is going to help me out with that because I'm going to be able to aggressively deposit money into the stock market as we have those massive gains. Most of those, or if not all of those, besides taxes, will go directly into here. I would say taxes would go into a separate account to where it's just gaining interest as well, but it's being held for that specific reason, which is tax purposes. But the point is I want to bring this up to about $900,000 to get me about $3,000 per month in dividend payouts. That's what I want. Um, so it's not only about that. I wouldn't retire. I'm this is my full-time job, my 9 to 5, my everyday thing is cryptocurrency, YouTube, passive income, all of those things to generate money for bills and loans and all of that stuff. So no, if when Jasmy Coin hits a level of a dollar, I'm not going to be retired. I would hope that Jasmy Coin is the sole purpose of funding the dividend portfolio. And then XRP, I think XRP is going to be massive. I have 100,000 of that. Every cent that goes up, I gain $1,000. Every 10 cents that grows, I gain $10,000. I will take that any day of the week. And I believe that I'm going to make multiple millions of dollars from my XRP holdings. Um, and then also, I think I'm going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars from CRO, if not even get to millions, depending on what that goes to. And I also have a passive income source there, being able to collect a certain APY in the CRO that I'm holding, as well as being able to gain a certain amount through the what's it called, the Rewards Plus program, and the debit card or the card that they have. So yeah, I'm always trying to find different ways, and I will continue to grow, continue to do as much as we can. Honestly, Erica might retire at that point if that's the case. Right now, I mean, she likes what she's doing, so I wouldn't. If she doesn't want to, she doesn't have to. But if she wants to spend more time, with the family and everything, then that's always an option. It's just I feel like I have to get up and do something. I can't just not do anything. I have children that need to know like what my career is. My career at that moment can't be just nothing. I'm an investor. I'm a Harper calls me a YouTuber. I guess I am. Does anyone have a list of all the Jasmy tech that will be used in the near future? Any contracts in place, perhaps? I don't have a list of it, but I'm sure you can probably find something. Non-taking, health is wealth. Health is wealth. You're absolutely right. All right. See, I think all of us are ready to be a millionaire. The question is, will this happen? I mean, I can't say that everybody's ready to be a millionaire. I cannot say that. Um, some people, you have to have the mindset, when you are a millionaire, you have to have the mindset of, a millionaire, not a person that just came into money. When you see people that win the lottery and they blow all of it, they never had a millionaire mindset, right? They had the same mindset that they've had, and if they came into money, they would just buy all the things that they wanted to buy. That's not a millionaire mindset. A millionaire mindset is taking that money that you have now and being able to turn that into more money, to sustain that level or whatever your level of spending is. You can't just sit here and be like, all right, I'm going to spend $2 million a year, $5 million a year, whatever, and then by the time I die, I'll have $0. Like, that makes no sense. Yes, you can't bring it along with you, and it's great to, spend everything that you have and get your money's worth from the money that you had, and have all this excitement. But it's something to where you need to have a different mindset, and just taking a little bit and putting it aside to sustain your level of spending is a way to uh, sustain that wealth for the next generation after that. And not only just do that, but also educate that generation so that that generation can now educate the next generation and it can continue. Because typically, by a couple of generations, all that money is gone. And it's because the knowledge doesn't move forward, only the money moves forward. So, um, you have to have a different mindset. I think people are ready to gain money and pay off bills and do all that stuff, but I think there's a lot of people that don't have that mindset yet to say, look, this is how much I have, this is how much I want to generate from this money. This money is working for me, so how much can I generate from it, right? All right, guys, I pretty much have to get out of here. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below, Margex, all Patreon, Twitter, all that stuff. I appreciate everybody that's here. I'll try and go live a lot more. I have a lot of obligations and I want to do like more on the golf channel. I want to do more on the credit card channel, more on my secondary channel that focuses on stocks. And just more overall. But I'm just happy the fact that we have this Margex, copy trading strategy, and that we're seeing some success within that strategy, even though it is more conservative. We have 13 followers. I want to get to a point where we have 25 followers. Obviously, you get to this badge as you do get there, but I want to get to be the top, trading platform there. Which, I mean, if you look at these and you look at all time, profits, they gain $4,148 worth of profit. I mean, that's not a crazy amount for the amount that's there. You're looking at 41,000, and for 1 year, I feel like I could turn that into so much more just by investing, and not aggressively investing, but trading the right way. And then when you see a bear market, know that you're going to trade in a different direction. So you would end up shorting it, or you would find a way to day trade rather than have a long-term trade associated with it. So, anyways, I want to do a lot more there. Some honestly have been around for a long time and they've lost money. They've been around for about a year and they've lost money. I want to get to a point where I'm always up on these plays, but there's always a chance where things can come back quite a bit, and I want to make sure I'm prepared for that. That's all I want to do. I want to prepare for it. So right now, again, we're up about 436 $436 USD USDT. and I want to get this up to 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. I want to double, triple, quadruple these investments, which I feel like it will happen in the altcoin season, but I want to prepare and have things established for that. So, anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, um, and check out any of the links. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for joining me on this live. Well, people on Twitter as well. I don't think I acknowledged you at all, but people on Twitter, thank you for watching as well. Anybody on Rumble, on Twitch, on Kick, I can't get over there because I'm not logged in. This is a new computer for streaming, so I'm not logged into anything. But I do appreciate you guys for watching. I'm gonna get out of here and I'll catch